I've been working as a driver in the Swan Pizzeria as my side job for more than a half a year now. I started working at this job because I wanted to save money to repay back my friend who lent me his camera, which I took it to Spain and then it got stolen. The funny thing is that after I repaid my debt to him, I bought the same camera again, but this time for myself. And during all those months until I was saving up the money to repay him, I was filming my YouTube videos with only my phone, as you can see in my earlier content. It wasn't great, and also working in the pizzeria itself at times was and still sometimes is boring, as you pretty much have the routine of delivering pizza the same. When my main focus in life right now is to become a good content creator, mainly here on YouTube, of course it gets hard at times when I can't just work on my craft in peace and have to do this dead-end job, and I'm sure that many of you with your side or main hustles feel the same way. Well, since I started working in this pizzeria and up until now, I developed some everyday strategies that helped me to go through those slow days. And today I'm going to share with you 4 ways on how to make your 9 to 5 job more enjoyable. Now, I know that the saying enjoy the present moment is thrown around everywhere, but from my experience, enjoying the present is not to just sit and enjoy whatever that means. It's about taking things slowly. And I'm not talking only about stopping and looking around, breathing and noticing the little things in the present, even though that's a part of it. I'm also talking about the physical approach to slowing down. What I notice in my job is that whenever I take orders and deliver the pizza by taking my time, feeling the ground when I walk and breathing slowly, I actually deliver the orders as fast as if I was rushing to get them on time. But the upside is that I don't get any anxiety because I don't wonder if I will be late to one order, and I don't think about how much work I will still have to do. When you take things slowly, you also begin to worry less about how much time you still have left of your job for the day. There hasn't been a single day in my job that went without someone in my work complaining about how much of the day is still left or how they will have to work tomorrow and so on. When you get thoughts like this, remember this stoic practice, leaving the things which are out of your control for the outside. Will complaining about it make the time go faster? Will rushing everywhere and trying to be busy make the time go faster? No, this will only stress you out and you will lose a precious day in the anticipation of another one. This is another Stoic teaching that I learned from Seneca. Begin at once to live and count each separate day as a separate life. All this worry about tomorrow and the hope of the weekend to come faster will only make you lose today and you will never actually live. I watched this video Why Your Life is So Boring from Better Ideas the other week, and in that video, Joey mentions how we actually live one day at a time, which is true. The weekend that you've been waiting so eagerly to come will only be a highlight of your entire week, and the other 5 days will go to waste, as you only suffer through them by waiting for the weekend. That's why I think it's very important to remember that saying from Seneca and remind yourself every day that today is only what you have left, and no matter if you have to do a lot of work or relax, use this day as efficiently as you can. This is also where memento mori comes into effect, as only wishing for the future to come sooner will just bring death closer instead. On the average, we sleep a third of our lives, and does anyone really want to spend the days when they are awake complaining and maximizing misery instead of looking at every day as an opportunity? I don't think so. So what are those missed opportunities in our daily 9 to 5 jobs? Every day presents itself with different obstacles and problems unless we develop a different perspective. What if those difficulties could be turned into opportunities? If we start looking at every day with this mindset, we can turn any day around and make it work to our advantage. I already mentioned having a lot of work and rushing everywhere. What is the opportunity during those busy days? To practice slowing down and appreciating the moment. Your boss yells at you. Maybe it's an opportunity to practice resilience by realizing that you cannot control how others act. Or maybe if you did something wrong, realizing your mistakes to not repeat them in the future. Your coworkers complain about how much work they have left. Maybe it's an opportunity to help them with their work and to build better relationships with them. Any obstacle, any day can be turned into an opportunity to make your life a little bit better. In my last couple of videos, I mentioned the book Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I'm sorry, I just don't read that many books, that's why I keep mentioning this one. But here is another lesson that I learned from it. Doing the things other people don't want to do. I try to help out as much as I can whenever I'm at the pizzeria. It's often just simple things like taking my coworker's trash or cutting the pizza while the cashier is busy answering the clients, or just making coffee for my colleagues. I found that whenever I help out in any way that is not just in my line of responsibilities, I connect better with the people I work with, I appear more responsible to my superior, and I just feel better in general. Sometimes it's just nice to help others and make their day better, and in this way I also humble my ego, as I don't think to myself, oh, it's not my responsibility to take out everyone's trash. I just do it because I don't think I'm above it. Now let's talk about another opportunity that you can use in your day to make your job better. Bring your hustle to your job. I know that this piece of advice won't work for everyone, as everybody has different jobs with different limitations and rules, but maybe you can use this. Nowadays, we have many opportunities to bring our work with us, whether it would be with our laptops, smartphones, or whatever. For me, I write these scripts for my YouTube videos on Google Documents, and in this way, I can write either on my computer or on my phone, or pretty much anywhere with an internet connection. So on those days or moments when there's not that much work to be done, I just sit down and write on my phone, or plan out the footage I'm going to film for my next video, or come up with more ideas for new videos, and so on. There's so much you can actually do with just your phone, and I'm sure you can find the time to work on your hustle. Maybe you can contact a few clients on your lunch break, or answer a few emails while there is not that much work to be done. Again, it's all about maximizing those opportunities. Of course, for me, it's not the same to have to come into work and write my script on my phone, as opposed to being at my house in silence with a cup of coffee and an actual keyboard, but it still beats not working on my hustle at all and just spend the day complaining. You know how else you can spend the day instead? Practicing gratitude. While it is difficult to show gratitude for a job that you most likely work in because of the money to fuel your real hobbies and hustles, it's important to express it from time to time. I think gratefulness comes from my mentioned slowing down. When you take everything slowly, you make more time to be grateful. Grateful for the money this job gives you to continue living, grateful for the coworkers and interactions with them, no matter if positive or negative, grateful for those little things in your job which you don't actually mind and in some cases even enjoy. Gratitude is yet another Stoic practice for living your life to the fullest. Look at what you have, the things you value most, and think of how much you'd crave them if you didn't have them, said Marcus Aurelius. While this quote from the Roman emperor expresses gratitude for the things we value the most, think about how you crave to achieve the success in your meaningful work and hate your 9 to 5, while there is someone out there who would love to work where you do. Maybe there is a job that you wouldn't want to work at even for the sake of money. Be grateful for your 9 to 5, as if you hate it that much, what is stopping you from finding another one that is more bearable? Remember that we only choose to be miserable and full of negativity in our jobs, and that it is up to us to begin to change and use the opportunities that are presented to us to our advantage. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you found it informative and useful, please leave a like and subscribe for more weekly self-improvement content. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram, so be sure to follow me there, and if you want, you can support this channel both on Patreon and PayPal, and all the links to all the support pages and all the social medias are gonna be in the description. Thank you again for watching, guys, and stay on your journey.